change that one. No, now I've gotten rid of a wall. Now, oh god, now I got rid of the wrong pillar. Alright, it's all gone horribly wrong. Hang on, everybody just stop. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more Parkitect, still here in Adventure Island. And just like we kind of touched on in the last episode, I've been just periodically turning the game on and letting it run. Because the way that we accumulate money here is so painfully slow. We're up $189, so we can't build much at $189 a time. So I've just been randomly turning the game on, letting it run for a while, saving it, and turning it off, just to accumulate money, which we have some, mind you, some. $4,199. So we don't have a ton of money. We're not going to be able to do a lot at this point, but and in the way that Parkitect is somewhat taking my computer hostage by just having to let it run for a while, this is what we're going to work with right now. I do immediately see we've got some trash that is not being taken care of there, and any vomit or other full trash barrels I should be aware of? No, the rest of the trash looks largely empty. That's good. So, things that I wanted to do today, we kind of opened up this area of the park. We put up, whatever this is here. Skyfall, yes, okay. And we're charging $5 for that. Good, that seems to be an appropriate amount of money. It certainly has a lot of people waiting in line for it, so that seems to be working out pretty well. Is there anything we can do to get people moving through that line a little bit faster? Not really. Nope, wait till full. That's about the best I can do there. So I wanted to kind of work on this area. We were letting the research team go through some stuff at the last episode too, so we do have several rides that we don't have up and running here. And what I'd like to do, ideally, if we can accumulate the money to do it, is maybe get up, if I can, a couple of rides in this area that are kind of low to the ground. Adventure Island seems to favor these drop tower things. We've got a ton of those that we either have or haven't put up yet. So I'd like to find something that's maybe a little bit lower to the ground so I could work on encapsulating it in a building. Because rain is a big issue here on Adventure Island, so the more ways I can protect people from the rain, the happier they will be, the longer they'll stay here, etc., etc., etc. So I'm going to start with just a little tiny bit of terraforming. I just want to bring this land mass out and make it a little bit flatter over here, and that will also help to accumulate a little more money while I'm doing that. So let's see what we can do today in Adventure Island. Okay, nothing crazy there. I just wanted to flatten that out a tiny little bit. Now, what have we got kicking around for rides? And can we also just get a broad opinion poll? Is anyone looking for specific rides? You're not paying that much for the park entrance fee. Really? Really? You want a high-intensity ride, but it's just one of you. Okay, I'll shave the price of Adventure Island down to $6. I mean, if that gets more people in the door, fantastic. That's great. We need to get to... it's been so long, I don't even remember what our objectives are. 500 people. Okay, so we're like halfway there, basically. And have a happiness rating of 80%. We're down to 40. Super. High intensity. What have I got? What have I got, first of all? Give me... yeah, again, a bunch of these drop tower-y kind of things. Skyfall, launch drop tower, gyro drop tower, topple tower. Have we ever just done basic Wipeout? Like, day one Parkitect? Have we ever done Wipeout here? I don't think we have. We have not done that at all. Well, alright. And what else? Power Surge. That's medium excitement, medium intensity, high nausea, and low, medium, medium on Wipeout. Let's do... Well, actually, Wipeout's $200 cheaper. So, Wipeout, you're in. You got it. Let's do... How are we going to do this here? I want to do... Right... No, put it here. Okay. Put your queue over here. Put your exit over here. Alright, good. Good start. Now, let's get the path, just the regular path, please, going from here down to, yeah, say here. That's fine. And give me a queue. And give me a queue going here to here. That's a decent sized queue. Okay. Now. First of all, let's get it open. There we go. You're open. And let's charge a little bit more for you. Let's get that up to $3. What can we do with you? We'll take your maintenance budget down just a little bit, but we will also make sure people over there a little bit faster. You get 4 rounds. I do want you to like that. We'll see how popular it gets. We'll see how popular this gets, and then maybe you only get 3 rounds. Now, what I want to do, that actually has a nice tight animation too, unlike Wave Swinger, which swings out 5-mile radius. I definitely think we can get some building around that. And let's actually, I never do this, but let's actually make an effort to somewhat have it look like the rest of the park. I never theme. Penge at the Geek Cupboard is way better for theming. He's a theming master. I don't. It's just not my thing. I just like to put up things and make little barks, and it's all just kind of silly, really. But let's make a vague attempt to have this look like, well, what it's supposed to look like. But at the same time, I also want to leave... Oh, how do I want to do this? I'd like some of these to be glass, so give me that and that. All right, yeah, every middle one, I'm going to have that be glass. I'm just sort of talking it through as I'm doing this here. Okay, give me... That's great. That's perfect. How about just a glass wall? Actually, give me a door. Give me a door there and a door there. And then, you got a glass wall for me here? Got anything along those lines I could be taking advantage of? I know you got a glass wall somewhere. There we go. Knew it was around there somewhere. And glass, and then let's do... I want to do this whole... Zoom in for me a little bit there. This whole layer I want to be glass. I'd like to be able to see this while we're working on it. Do I, in fact, have any money left? A little bit. Okay. May not be able to get on ride number 2 immediately after I'm done with this, but, yeah, we'll see what happens. Hope springs eternal here in Parkitect. Go ahead and all of that, please. And how high does Wipeout go? I don't immediately know, but it's probably worth just doing the regular wall one more height up, just in case. Is that the right height? 7? Are we doing this correctly? Probably, maybe, don't know. It'll be fine. Wipeout seems pretty popular. You guys might not get 4 rounds after all. Maybe you get 3. Maybe you learn to live with that. So you go like that, please. And then I just need to figure out some kind of roof for this. And just finish that off with a little more glass, and it almost vaguely looks like I might have known what I was doing. Not really. I actually, that's not my favorite building that I put together. It doesn't look like it should be able to support itself. I feel like I need like a pillar or something there. Is there anything along those lines over in this building that I keep just harvesting for thingies? Theming? Yeah, give me a pillar. I feel like this thing needs a pillar. Get back here. See, it's raining. You guys are going to love it in there now. You're going to totally love it. Can I get... Zoom that in, please. Can I get that... No. Can I get that to go... there? That looks more normal. Yeah, let's put a few of these kicking around here. And maybe one lives in there. That won't look quite as good, but I will learn to cope. I will learn to cope with this. It'll all be fine. Everything's 100% fine here in Parkitect. Yeah, now this actually looks like this might be able to be structurally sound, which I feel is important. I don't really want the entire building collapsing on people. I mean, nothing ever happens in Parkitect. It'll all be okay, but just in case OSHA starts sniffing around here, let's make sure we're not at least jeopardizing the safety of our employees. And that one can live right there at $5 a pop. I'm probably out of money. Okay, good. Everything is fine in that neck of the woods. Actually, we still got 3,000 kicking around. All right, you guys on whatever the heck this is, Wipeout, Top Spin, Wipeout, I think. You guys should be wicked, wicked happy about that, except for the person who vomited over here. Is it possibly time for another janitor? I think the broad answer to that is yes. It's not going to hurt, and I think we're making the money to be able to float another salary pretty comfortably right now. And maybe another mechanic. Oh, somebody's already on the vomit. That's good. I am getting a lot of pop-ups. What's, oh, you got a balloon. Okay, I thought you had a weird Sims icon over your head there. All right, you just got a balloon. That's good. Please buy more balloons. You're wicked tired. You just passed a bench. You just passed a bench, buddy. But we'll put some more benches down for you. Not where you are. I'm not accommodating just to you. But we will put some benches down for you because, you know, why not? How about we put one there and maybe one can live over there? Okay, now what? Now I've got $3 grand and another ride up here. I kind of want to do the same thing again. I feel the way we're going to get to that 500 guests in the park is just more rides. More is what people are going to want to see here. Yeah, Wipeout's doing pretty well. How about we, maybe you don't get 4 rounds in Wipeout. Maybe you get, well, actually, maybe you just pay more for it to start. And then we'll see about adjusting your fun on that ride. And I think we'll balance Wipeout, an exciting ride, out with another calm ride like Plane Carousel. Plane Carousel is also dirt cheap in comparison to everything else, so that's a good thing. Maybe I should tuck some toilets down around here. That's not the worst idea I've ever had. Nice and out of the way back there somewhere. Okay, Killer Bee is broken. Yeah, we are getting a lot of things are broken, so probably time to go ahead and have another mechanic on board. Okay, let me deal with that right now. Get me staff, please. Get me haulers, mechanics. There we go. 45 a month. Boy, these guys aren't cheap. Okay, you better justify this like wicked quick. I know I have mechanics zoned out. You can just kind of be free roaming for right now unless there's some sort of crisis in one particular area. Everyone is super tired out here, but not tired enough that you couldn't buy some ice cream. All right, get me a queue, please. Oh, I don't know. Make it a different color. Make it blue. Why not? How about this queue did this like that? Okay. And then get me back to that, but get me the regular path, please, just here. So you guys get out of here, buy an ice cream on your way out. Try not to throw up while you do it. Bunch of animals. Let's make sure you're definitely paying a little bit more for Plane Carousel, and let's get you open. Okay, 2 new rides up in the park. Come on, people. Get your butts in the door. We're up to 330 on people in the park. I've got 2 new rides, and I just want to watch the animation on Plane Carousel to see it's not a wave swinger that's going to swing out in a 5-mile radius around the park. No, it just basically goes around in a very, very boring circle. A really, really boring circle. P.S. While I'm here, why don't you wait until you are full, please, so you're not riding an empty ride like you are right now. Now, can I put something like this together over this, and then this will be yet another ride that is protected from the rain, and everyone will be really, really fine with that. Almost time to get rid of this sign. Because, or at least move it. This is the don't go up here sign, because day 1, we shut down this whole side of the park because it was just stupid. It's just dumb. People are walking all the way over there just to get on an elevator. An elevator is not a ride. It's a way of getting from one floor to another. You may as well put up a set of... I may as well take this set of stairs right here and call that a ride. Charge money for getting up and down the stairs. Anyway, all of that rant being put aside, what I want to do is put another building around this. Great, negative news about theme parks. That's exactly what I needed. Thank you. Put another building like this around Plane Spinner thing. Maybe put another shop in. I think we could float that. And then possibly move the sign down to here, take this path over here, and then decorate the bejesus out of this. That's my goal. Okay, I'm going to start working on this building, and then I'll figure it out from there. And pretty much exactly the same thing on this side with some very minor variations to it. I do want to put some of those like that and that pillars back because it just seems structurally sound. It seems like something we should have in here. So give me, go down here and zoom me in here. I can't see what I'm doing. My eyes are getting old. Put a pillar there and one there. And boy, being a construction person is hard. No wonder people don't do it. One more? Is it one more? Is it one less? It's one more. Okay, put me one right there. That looks terrible. Okay, I'm gonna change that one. No, now I've gotten rid of a wall. Now, oh god, now I got rid of the wrong pillar. All right, it's all gone horribly wrong. Hang on, everybody, just stop. Okay, I will be the first to admit that some of my pillars may be slightly wonky, may not be structurally sound, and I've stopped caring about them. I deeply regret ever going pillars, and this side's just getting no pillars whatsoever. I deeply regret pillars, I'm so sorry. Probably the building is not going to fall down, very likely, I don't think so. You guys are waiting a long time. Is there anything I can do about that? Oh, 6 rounds. That seems like an excessive amount of rounds. Maybe it was just 5. And maybe you guys paid a little bit more for this while you're here. How about that was, I don't know, $350? Sure. I'm just glad it's peeling people off the roller coaster. That's all I'm happy about. Oh, now I don't like where that wall is. I don't like that at all. I will like it if I put a roof or something over it. Yeah, I kind of want to do that. All right, let me deal with a roof issue. Get me to that and that. How about we did that? Okay, it's not exactly what I want, but it'll do for right now. What I would like is some pavilions over here. How about we did, yeah, the wooden ones. I like the wooden ones. How about there was one there and one there, and maybe that went that way and that went that way. And the 2 folks out on the edge here, well, kind of sucks to be you now, doesn't it? Okay, that's mostly protected from the rain. Oh, those roofs aren't even where I wanted them. Not even at the right height. Okay, hang on. You and you, go away. And let's try that all over again. And get me that and that. What is that height? That is right there? Where the heck do you live? Nope. There we go. There it is. Boom. Okay. A little bit better. I can live with that a little bit more. How are we doing on money? I haven't even looked at that while I've been building these things. 2,500. We don't have no money. I hate those buildings. I absolutely hate those buildings. That's I'm not going to demolish them. They are what they are, but they're just not really singing out to me. No, not my best work. Not my best work. Nothing in Adventure Island is my best work. It's just I've done better challenges on Parkitect than this one. But what I can do really well is decorate the bejesus out of this place. So, what if we had... I can do decorations. That I can handle. How about we had... no, not that. Give me plants. Where are those big bushy things that I like? Yeah, shrubs. Put some shrubs in here. And then give me some shrubs that are a slightly different color, like blue, because that's natural looking. And how about some white ones? There we go. Now, that I like. That I'm into. How about some trees? Could I maybe squeeze a few trees? I doubt it. It's kind of a cramped corner here. Maybe some poplars? Yeah, I can get some poplars in there. About one of those and one of those. And can I get one to live... Kind of. No, it's not going to line up the way I want it to. All right, that's fine. How about some trees hid my abomination of a building here? How about we did that and that? And then I was going to take the path down here. So let me actually do that while I'm thinking of it. You trees just go away right now. Path. Come down here. And we are going to put some toilet areas, maybe just a little seating area. Like a couple of restrooms, maybe some benches. Yeah, somewhere where people can just kind of hang out. Not you. You're a mechanic. You work for me. Stop hanging out here. but maybe other things could live down here. Yeah, let me work on that for a little bit. Give me my shops, and give me my toilets. You guys are going to hate this right now, but you're going to love it eventually. I know it doesn't have a path. It's all going to be fine, Parkitect. It's all going to be fine. It's going to look lovely when I'm done with it. Nice set of toilets there. Well, nice. I don't know how nice they are. I assume they're just fine in the grand scheme of things. Put some paths down here, and let's just do some fundamentals over here, like some benches. Could live there and there. Could be a nice little sort of behind-the-scenes seating area here. I don't know that anyone would really want to go back behind these buildings in the grand scheme of things in a real park, but that is probably where the toilets should be. They're going to be really, really well out of the way. Nobody is going to care that they're back here. What could we do with some decorations to make people super happy that they're here? Maybe rocks. People love rocks. How about there was a rock here specifically to tell you don't fall off the edge of this hill? I'm going to leave that open because I'm going to bring the path around there. But yeah, all sorts of people are coming down here to use the bathrooms or just wander aimlessly. Either way, it's fine. Give me some more trees. How about some fir trees live down here? And maybe one lived right there. And a tree stump, because everybody loves tree stumps. That's what draws me to a theme park, is tree stumps a go-go. Now, what could I maybe put on the path that might be fun? Oh, actually, it's not fun, but a trash bin would be a fantabulous idea somewhere around here. Maybe one lives over there as well. Okay, good. Good. Now, just finish my path coming around here, around this building, and then, if I put the path here, that kind of kills my little idea for more shops here. I mean, it doesn't. I guess people could just walk all the way around here. They're going to hate that, though. That's a long way. I thought I was just going to bring the path into here and shorten it, but it would be a really, really, really super idea if we had one more shop that I could squeeze in there. Yeah, and I think I'd prefer to do that. Although, actually, that's a great place for a path. Thank you. Good job there, Parkitect. That's a pretty decent spot, all things considered. Go to here, and let's take this sign and move this a little bit further down the path so people have more free access here. Okay, so I moved the sign down here so people have access to this part of the path, and I started deconstructing my little mini shopping emporium here in anticipation of putting in another shop, obviously. And we've got balloons and ice cream there. How about some pretzels? That seems to be broadly a thing that can live there. That's fine. Get rid of my scenery for the moment. And this, let's add the pretzels. There we go. And I know you're out of stock. Somebody will come along and deal with that eventually. But for right now, I need to put your walls back up so people don't completely hate that. So let's do that. And, I don't know, sort of that and that and that. And what lives over here? What did I do here? I did the sort of white thing. Right, okay. And this can just basically be exactly what I put here in the first place. So let me just tidy this up a little bit like that. Okay, so this corner comes out here. I don't even need to do these angled roofs. Fine, problem solved. Somebody will get over there and stock that eventually. How are we doing on the money front? $2,000. Great. What's my decorative value like these days? What do we got kicking around in decoratives? Okay, you're not loving this area. I think there's some trash there and trash there. Probably is time for a janitor. You love this area over here, and you're kind of meh everywhere else. Okay, let's get another janitor on board. That won't hurt at all. No, not mechanics, janitors. The first one. You're only 18 a month. You're fine. So why don't you actually start living over there and then just free roam. Do what you feel, Sparky. If you see something that feels the need to get janitorized, go ahead and janitorize that for me if you could. And where are we at with everything else? 326 people. Okay. We're not racing the people in the door, exactly, are we? We're not exactly jacking them in here, packing them in from miles around. We are moving our happiness rating up. That's good. That went from 40 to 67, so we did pretty well on that today. And while I'm talking, I kind of just want to throw up some random decorations, because why not? Why not? Just have some... Where's Blobby Tree? I like Blobby Tree. Yeah, give me Blobby Tree, one of my favorites. You can live... Wow, you're fussy. That's probably the animation for that top spin thing, I would imagine. How about you actually lived over here? Because this is kind of a dead area. Nothing's really going to go on over there. You can live over there. And what else needs to live around here? Wow, the rain. The rain in Adventure Island. I know, that was part of the challenge. It specifically says that when you're starting this challenge. Hey, it rains here all the time in this island. You know, be aware of that. It's really rainy here. But yeah, it's so gray and rainy. It just kind of drags the game down a little bit. It is what it is. It's rain. It's part of the challenge. Okay, what do I do next? I've got 2 rides up in buildings that I'm just so not happy with those buildings. Those really, in my mind, they looked different. But, oh, the pretzels are stocked. That's good. So I've kind of fleshed out this area exactly like I want it to. This is all basically occupado. Might be something we could squeeze over on this side. I'm not really sure what, though. And we don't have no money. We are... I didn't blow all of our money just on that. In fact, we actually kind of did pretty well. We've made a little bit of it back, and that is still ticking up as we go along. Probably what I should do is turn the research team back on, just at a very, very tiny rate, though. What's your lowest rate? $50? Done. And why don't you research... Go to coasters, actually. I mean, I think we've just got the basics right now, right? No, not that. There we go. We've just got the basics. Yeah, junior, powered, and vertical drop. I do like that powered one, though. It does give me a lot of freedom. But where the heck would I put it? Probably down here. That's kind of a thought right there. I can bring some paths down here, flatten this whole area out, obviously. And then maybe put a new coaster in here, because that would really get some people in the door. We're kind of just limping along, doing a little bit at a time, but I bet a new coaster. Not this insanity. I'm incapable of doing this. This came with the park, and it's just fine. But maybe a simpler coaster, somewhere in this neck of the woods. I think that's probably my next move. Alright, so as usual, in between episodes, I'll probably just leave the game running periodically, especially if I'm going to put up a coaster, because that's going to cost some money. So I'm going to leave the game running, tick up a little bit more money, and do it all over again. So when we've got some more dollars in the kitty here, and we are up positive 558, that's not nothing. I'll flatten this area out. Well, we'll come back to Parkitect. I'll flatten this area out. Hopefully do a good coaster. Well, I'll do a coaster. A good coaster's not going to happen, but I will do a coaster and then see where we're at. And we'll keep plugging along on Adventure Island here. Such as it is, we're going to keep plugging along here, but we'll pick it up again next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the episode, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button to see more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. So just so we're all clear on the victory conditions here, I am last in everything. I am last in absolutely everything. 6th place, 6th place, 6th place, and 6th place.